situation. This is actually what we'll be doing here in the next month. I have an application for this. This is big. This is huge, especially in Santa Ynez area, where they have all the horse ranches. I've heard, I haven't directly been involved with it, but I've heard that a lot of, they will have horses that have maybe arthritis or joint problems or something like that. It doesn't cure the horses, but it helps them feel better and less or more joint movement, things like that, more comfortable. And here's custom. This is one of the custom applications they had. This was for their offices, and they had their name etched into the glass. Again, only a limited amount of electricity is involved. Once the panel heats up to its design temperature, again, it's like a swing. It only uses enough electricity to keep that panel warm to its design temperature. That's it. Power efficiency, kind of went over that. Works like a swing and everything. Fixed wavelength, 10,000 nanometers. Kind of gives you some of the health benefits there. One of the nice things too, which is becoming very popular, is radiant floor. Is the fact that it won't distribute particulates and contamination. Okay, I get into a situation where I have to modify systems to remove particulates and air purification and all that. This actually helps that because there's no air movement. So, and that's I hear that all the time, especially people with respiratory problems and things like that, where they can't tolerate particulates. This is that controller that's down there, here, up to 6 zones. These are the hybrid relays that have to be used because these switch off and on all the time. For electricity, you can't use standard relays because it'll wear off. That's why we use the hybrid relays. 5 million cycles on a relay. This is kind of how it's wired in. Won't spend too much time on it. Controller. Questions? Sir?
What's the operation cost on an average house?
I could figure that in if you want.
Approximately.
Annual cost probably in this climate zone, I would say $400 or $500 for this climate zone. Every climate zone is going to be different. I have a workup for a house in Minnesota that has 15, I think it's almost 1,600 hours of operation, and with the pricing of propane or natural gas, propane in this, it was in Minnesota, 1,600 hours of operation, gas versus electric. The savings was $3,000 a year.
Wow.
And that was propane. It was a little over $1,000 for natural gas.
Have you worked on installations where they've got solar backing that up and doing that?
Thank you. Appreciate that. We just finished, completed, I urge everybody to go down to the Santa Barbara Contractors Association on Santa Barbara Street, Santa Barbara and Cannon Bernardino. We installed these panels as their primary heat source. Now, their goal was to set up a green building, a learning center for contractors, architects, or whoever else wants to learn the technology that was built into this office. I urge everybody to go down there and take a look. We installed these panels. They also have PV. They are self-supporting. They pay no electricity unless, of course, we have cloudy days for 2 or 3 months. But they went with this because they have absolutely no fossil fuels in that office at all.